Hi guys and welcome back. So let's see, what's the reason why always the same spot in the cathedral is breaking down? So let's take it. Wooden beams. They look alright. North and south walls provide enough stability. Thank God. Tools. Hammer and chisel. What else can we do? Vaulting. Small crack. Vaulting unstable. Is this damaging the wall? Storm. Been weeks now. The noise and sand never stop. Hope Aliena is alright. Let's take the tools. Hammer and chisel, take. Oops.
One day, people will fly, like birds, sailing on the wind. Rashid told me. I'd better be careful up here.
Okay. The wall.
No. I don't want to break more stones loose.
Okay. The vaulting.
The vaulting is cracked. This could be a problem.
Okay. The beams.
The roof looks all right.
Let's go down and see what's the reason. I suppose maybe some...
I'm not done here yet.
Oh, okay. So what else? I clicked on everything.
Over here, the vaulting looks weak. What would you have to say about this, Tom? Yes. If the vaulting was unstable, it could pull the wall inward and damage it. Especially with this storm putting pressure on the wall from the outside. We have to find out. If I widen these cracks, we'll see if our problem gets worse or not.
Okay.
I don't like it, but I'll have to fix it either way.
Doesn't sound like a great idea. But okay. Maybe here?
That won't help solving my problem.
Okay. So let's widen the cracks.
If I make it worse, then we'll at least know what the problem is.
Did I break it all down?
All right. One more time. If the vaulting were unstable, this part would have collapsed and the wall would retract.
So it's not the problem.
The cause of the problem is not up here. Tom.
It's the ground.
What would you have done now? When we erected the eastern wall 17 years ago, there was also a crack. Yes. No matter what we did, it always came back.
It's the ground that's unstable.
This is not the same wall, we rebuilt it. But the cause could have been the same in both cases.
The ground. The crypt. Maybe the crypt? It's under there.
The crypt! Huh? Yes, Tom. You kept the whole foundation there as it was. But it never had to carry this much weight before. That's it! The problem must be down there.
It's that hollow space where the rat went one
They were
time.
enraged. Bishop Henry thinks that the Pope should hear about what you wrote.
I think so, too. I would be honored if he read my book.
Philip, I really am worried about you.
There is no need for you to worry, Jonathan. It is just a book.
The problem is that the people love your sermons and what you wrote, even though most of them can't read. Your book is being copied in priories all over England.
Is that not a good thing, if our message gives people hope?
In desperate times, hope can be a powerful force.
That is very true.
Well, I fear the bishops. They might come to believe you took that power from them.
Huh? Do you?
Philip's second book, The Divine Soul. Inspect. In this text, Philip suggests that we all carry a godly spark within us because God created a man. And while sometimes it may seem as if God has abandoned us, God is indeed always closer to us than anything else, because our soul is of a divine nature. This means that man does not have to wait for salvation from the outside, but that we all can change the world around us ourselves. We can plant a seed, and God in turn will make it grow. Philip's message of hope is heard in all of England and even other parts of Europe. But the church is highly critical of the text. In his first book, Philip had only criticized fake miracles. Now he seems to claim that all men are equally divine. Members of the clergy are not closer to God's glory than any other man. Okay. Find the problem in the crypt. Well, we can talk to Philip? No, we can't. Path to the cemetery. Door to the cathedral.
Jack!
Have you been atop the cathedral during the storm?
Don't worry, Philip. The storm isn't as bad up there.
You shouldn't be up there risking your life. You should be with your children. Sally
Children?
and Tommy have been asking for their
Okay.
parents all morning.
Jack and Aliena's family. After their promise to Valorant to keep Kingsbridge protected, Richard and Jack have spent much time fortifying the town. Since then, William Hamley has not dared to attack the town again. Aliena, who has continued her wool business, trades mostly outside of Shiring. Most of the fleece she is trading is produced in Kingsbridge, where Jack erected 2 felting mills. Aliena and Jack have 2 children now. Tommy is already 12 years old, his little sister Sally is 9. Martha looks after both of them while Jack and Aliena are working. Some believe that Martha and Richard are in love, but if that is true, they are keeping their secret well guarded.
The storm is tearing our east wall apart. If the storm works, I work. Jonathan, did you and the others come directly from Winchester?
Yes, we did.
What about Aliena?
She stayed a day longer for the fleece fair. She should be on her way back now.
In this storm?
We didn't expect it to get worse.
No one did.
I am sure she'll be alright.
I need to go. I think I know why the east wall is unstable.
Yes? Why is that?
I'm not sure, but I think the answer lies down in the crypt. I should hurry before it's too late.
Okay, let's go there. I remember there was an empty space in a hole where the rat always went in. And it was said that there was an empty space. Yeah, there it is. Relic, the statue Rashid gave me, would draw as many people here as Adolphus did, if it weren't for the dwarf and the storm.
Rashid was right. People love to believe in miracles. The reason most people come to Kingsbridge now is for Philip's sermons. He tells them what they need to hear. He gives them hope.
Okay, the crack. There you are. What are you doing all the way down here? Tell me.
That definitely wasn't here before. The cause of the instability must be down here. This is the spot. Let's find out what the real problem is. The old wall here, or what's behind it?
I suppose it's what's behind it.
Here we go.
Oops. Is it all coming down now? No, he's going through, okay.
Dear God.
These stones, they've been removed before. Whoever put them back just added some mortar on top of the stones to hide the fact that they were removed. The tile at the bottom was completely loose.
What does that mean?
I think it was an entrance.
An entrance? To where?
That's what we'll find out.
Careful now. You've got the whole east wall on top of you. Jack?
Jack?
I'm all right. I just hit my head. It's dark in here. There's a whole room here. A chamber. I'll get a torch.
Philip, I'll get it. You stay here.
Okay, weird. Sand. Sand everywhere. Parts of the room must have collapsed. Made part of the wall unstable. It's long, almost like a coffin. What is that? Looks like a brush. A wooden drinking cup? At least that's what I think it is.
Is that a coffin? Oh, there's sand everywhere. Uh-huh. It's a bed.
What?
There's a bed in here.
What? Jonathan, we need that torch.
Brush?
It's made of leather. It's a whip. What is that doing here? That's not wood. It's metal. Gold, even.
I have the torch.
All right, come in here. Should be safe.
Now I'm curious.
Did you know about this place?
No. No, I did not. I have seen this chalice before, when I was very young. It's the chalice of the Eucharist from Kingsbridge Cathedral.
The chalice they say my father stole.
Cuthbert told me about it. They said it was stolen.
And melted down, I know. Mother told me. They also said it was my father who did it.
Did they?
So he's innocent then?
He must be.
And whoever hid the chalice is responsible for his death. They hanged him in Shiring for stealing this chalice. But it was here all along.
That scourge. The whip. It belonged to Prior James. I was afraid of it when I first visited Kingsbridge with Francis and Abbot Peter. Even the look of it scared me.
James. Maybe it was him. I think I saw him during the night of the fire in the cathedral. When the old cathedral burned down, there was a man in the fire. His shoulders were bloody, as if he had chastised himself.
It is you! By God and the devil!
He told me that he had sinned, that he had done something to me. Perhaps because I looked like my father.
So he confessed for framing your father while he hid the cup here?
But it couldn't have been James you saw. James died weeks before the fire.
Did he? You said they never found his body. Maybe he hid down here. Maybe that's why the bed's here.
Wait. Jack, you were in the burning cathedral. What were you doing there?
Do not confess to burning down the cathedral, confess.
And then I told Philip what I'd done. He just looked at me. He didn't say anything.
Prior James Scourge. As a child, Philip was afraid of Prior James Scourge. He first saw it when he and Abbot Peter, the man who raised him and Francis after their parents were killed, visited Kingsbridge. Years later, James decided that Philip, now a young man, should get the chance to lead his own priory cell, St. John in the Forest. Every time Philip visited the mother house in Kingsbridge, he always remembered the day he first saw the scourge. Abbot Peter did not like the idea that pain could lead to salvation, but Prior James believed that chastising oneself was the only way to cleanse the soul from the sinful implications of the flesh. After Jack told Philip that he believed Prior James was alive the day the cathedral burned down, Philip remembered that only weeks before the choir did not dare to sing, because they thought they heard some chastising himself in the crypt. Maybe they really did hear James. Maybe James did hide in the secret room in the crypt. But why? Okay, so we are going very far back in the story.
Waileran, what do you want?
Do you think it is wise to resign yourself to gluttony at times like these, while your people starve on the streets of Shiring?
Don't play the saint. You promise them miracles, and you make them pay. But your miracles never work out, do they?
God works in ways that we cannot comprehend.
My mother cannot walk. You failed. Again. What do you want?
I came about a book.
The Bible again.
No. Philip of Gwynedd wrote it. And the church is displeased. Bishop Henry was enraged. This is our chance, William.
Your chance, you mean? If you need forces, talk to Walter or Ugly. I don't care. I built your fucking cathedral. I'm done.
It's not just about Philip. It's about Aliena and her family.
Don't mention that name.
But have you not heard? King Stephen and Maud's son just signed a peace treaty.
I don't care.
You should care.
I said I don't. Now leave, and don't come back unless I ask for you. Where's my wife?
They've not returned yet, Lord William.
Then get me a whore! Now!
Okay, that one is leading A not so happy life, it seems. After over 15 years of civil war, the battle between Stephen and Maud, England was more divided than ever. After a final confrontation at Wallingford, Empress Maud's son Henry II and Stephen arranged a truce. The treaty was later signed in Winchester and Westminster. According to the treaty, Stephen will remain king until his death and then be succeeded by Henry II. The treaty further states that all decisions regarding land, which were made during Stephen's reign, are immediately reverted and restored to the time of King Henry I. This means that the earldom of Shiring again belongs to the heirs of Bartholomew and not the Hamleys, but who would dare to go against William Hamley? Ooh, wow. Okay, so it is important. Find shelter. Current location, Monksfield. Let's see, here's an abandoned hut. Isn't this the hut where they were before? Why can't I go there? There's a hut. Go shelter yourself in there. No, I can't. Here's another house. Safety. Okay, maybe not, but we will see. Oh, a lot of people here.
I am sorry for intruding, but I must ask you for shelter. I was on my way from the Fleece Fair in Winchester to Kingsbridge and got caught in the storm.
Nasty, isn't it?
Yes. And it's getting worse and worse. Thank you for your hospitality.
A lot of weird looking people here.
Help me! Please! I need help!
Is there someone still outside? Wretched hut. There are screams coming from outside. Someone's crying. Why isn't anyone doing something? Something is going on. If I don't help, nobody will. Okay. So I guess we will have to go outside. Meet. Someone's crying. Okay, okay. So let's go outside. I don't see anyone. Oh, we came from this side, so maybe to the other side? Maybe this way?
Hello? Oh dear, are you hurt?
My horse! It fell! I can't move!
Take my hand! We'll get you inside!
Who is this?
We'll only be here until it's safe to leave. We won't bother you. I'm Aliena. What's your name?
Elizabeth.
Breathe, Elizabeth. You're safe now.
She took her.
Should let her die. We would all be better off without someone like her.
What the hell? Fire. There's some meat. Blanket. Let's get her a blanket. A rugged blanket smells like horse.
Hey, what are you gonna do with that?
I'm just going to borrow it.
Let's try to get along until the storm passes.
I don't like this.
Thank you.
Hey, that's our blanket.
Can't you see she's freezing?
It's all right. It's just a blanket.
Talk to her immediately. Find her something to eat. Find her something to eat.
Hold your horses. We'll see what happens.
Let's take a bowl. Let's
We
go
don't
to the
have
pub.
much, but always enough for a lost soul.
She doesn't deserve anything.
Take a bowl and go ahead.
Okay. A small bowl of soup.
Shush, let her eat.
Thank you.
What's she doing now?
Eat this. You must be hungry.
Thank
And
you.
now let's talk to her.
That's nice of you.
Why are you giving her soup? Dirt. That's what she deserves for dinner.
Oh, she's maybe...
Do you want her to starve?
She's the Hamlet's wife?
Please, don't start a fight.
Oh, you're so kind. Many people would have let me die. People don't listen to me. My entourage didn't even notice they lost me.
Who?
My husband and his entourage.
A fine husband you have. I divorced my last one for less than that.
Divorced? Oh, he's just been beside himself ever since his mother.
Maybe now you'll understand what loss feels like. And what you people are doing to us.
Stop bullying her. Can't you see she's upset? How do they know you? This isn't right.
Oh, I'm used to it. I guess that's how it is when your husband holds an office like that. He has to do a lot of things people don't like. And sometimes they recognize me, too.
Wait.
Is your husband the Earl of Shiring?
Is your husband the Earl of Shiring?
I thought you knew.
William Hamley.
Oh, please don't abandon me too. I swear, I'm not. I can't.
Why did you marry him? What's he like now?
I used to know him when I was a girl.
Really?
What's he like now?
I loathe him with all my heart. I had accepted the arrangement with goodwill, but he had other plans. How do you know him?
Be diplomatic.
We came from noble families. In fact, I was supposed to marry him at one point.
No! How come you didn't?
I found him unbearable. So I refused.
You refused him?
It caused a lot of misery.
You're so courageous. I wish I was like you. I can't even stand up to the servants.
Don't act like you didn't have a hand in the downfall of this land. For years he roamed across the country to raid, rape and kill.
I'm sorry.
He's no earl. After all he's taken from us, we should take something from him too.
She has nothing to do with this. Don't you dare touch her. Can't you see she's another one of his victims?
I'll give over. She's in on it too.
Can you even imagine how it must be to be a child married to Hamley? The abuse and the humiliation every single day. I'm so sorry.
I'm crying because you know too.
Enough to know your pain.
I just don't know what to do anymore.
Sam, where the hell am I supposed to tether this horse?
It's Walter. He's looking for me.
Give her the dagger, give advice, come with me to Kingsbridge, say nothing.
Come with me to Kingsbridge. People will take care of you there.
That should do it.
Walter.
You? I've not seen you in a long time. William would be very pleased if I brought him your head.
No! Don't harm her! If it wasn't for her, I'd be dead. She saved me from the storm.
Did she now? Come on, we have to get back to the castle. We've lost too much time already.
The girl stays with me. I won't let her go back. The girl stays with me.
Elizabeth stays with me.
No, she doesn't.
Thank you for saving me and protecting me from these people.
Come on now, we need to get going. William is waiting.
William's wife. Was it my rejection that had bittered William to the prospect of marriage for the years that followed? Was I the reason he married so late? After I met Elizabeth, I later found out that she was the daughter of Harold of Weymouth, a wealthy knight and a supporter of Stephen. Elizabeth was only 14 at the time of the wedding. Bishop Waleran wed them in the Cathedral of Shiring, and everyone of importance was invited to the large feast. Elizabeth is a gentle girl who probably felt honored to be chosen to become the Earl's wife. I dare not imagine how William treated her. One more reason to finally put an end to all of this. You found a secret chamber underneath Kingsbridge Cathedral. You confessed to Philip that you burned down the cathedral. Philip's book is strongly criticized by the church. The war between Empress Maud and King Stephen has ended. You found Elizabeth only after you entered the hut. You brought her some soup. You helped her warm up with a blanket. You kept quiet when Walter entered the hut. I didn't keep quiet.
Dear Francis, the letters I have written to you over the years surely could be bound into a book. But only you know what my words in those letters amount to. It is different with the book I have written. It has found its way into priories throughout England and beyond. Because of my book, I may have to talk to Bishop Henry. But that is not the only thing that keeps me awake tonight.
Write about discovery in crypt. Write about book. Write about Kingsbridge. About Kingsbridge.
The dust storm and the drought are taking their toll on all of us. Thanks to our town wall, we are safe from the Earl and the outlaws. We've heard of places nearby being raided. We believe the attackers were William Hamley's men. We have enough food to last us another few weeks. But life has come to a halt. Martha believes there will be rain soon. But the storm is only a harbinger of rain. I hope that she is right.
Write about discovery, write about the book. About the book. I would rather not write about the discovery.
Jonathan worries about my book. The Divine Soul. In Winchester, he heard that Bishop Henry was less than pleased by what I had written. I am not naive enough to pretend I do not know why. I wrote that hope is godly, and since God made each of us, hope and salvation are only to be found within ourselves. Henry sells hope, and I am giving it away for free. If the church should ask me to clarify my position, of course I shall do so. But I feel I must give our people what they need in these desperate times. And how could I write anything else if this is what I truly believe?
Write about the discovery.
Behind a wall in our crypt, Jack discovered a hidden room. We do not know who built it. But it is likely that Prior James hid there, even after he was said to have drowned. That means he was alive when we met in Kingsbridge on New Year's Day, the day of his burial. And Jack told me he saw a man in the church the night it burned down. Was that him? And if so, did he burn in the fire that night?
Yeah, that's right. We don't know if he burned there, if he died.
It must be well after midnight. With you, I can be honest about what truly troubles me. Jack told me that he was responsible for the fire in Kingsbridge. I know that it was a long time ago. He told me he set fire to the roof so there would be work for his father, Tom.
My God. Save yourselves!
What's going on now?
The saint! We must save the saint! Fire! The whole roof is in flames!
Oh, okay.
My God! Don't go in there! Adolphus! The saint! We must save him! No! No! Don't go!
And as horrible as it may sound, I cannot find it in my heart just now to forgive Jack. Maybe because this confession comes too late, and from a man who I have learned to trust. This is the truth. I should get some air, Francis. The storm has settled down.
I want to get some air too, so I will put down the save. Right here. And I will end this episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Come back for more and see you soon. Bye.